Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? I went scouring the internet to find some weird decks just before we get into Avatar stuff. And this one looks different than anything we've seen all season, so y'all will probably enjoy it. So we're starting with some Seam Rip because we're going to be playing some Ketramos, so we want some exile effects. Same thing here with Intimidation Tactics. Some Strategic Betrayal, which does deal with the graveyard decks, but also exiles a lot of things. Terminus of Return. This is just some easy mana, and maybe late game we get to do something with it. Cease and Desist. Another way to exile some stuff and get some life. Of course, Ketramos, which is hard to deal with. But we're getting to play Chosen by Valgavoth, so we get to put this on any type of creature. It gets bigger for each aura and equipment attached to it, but we won't have that many. And then all damage that we dealt at us goes to that creature. And since the things will have Indestructible, it's going to be pretty hard to get rid of us. Decadent Dragon. This is a way we can get access to some extra cards and some treasure. We are playing some Kodis, the Fang Keeper, because again, it has Indestructible, so we can use that with Chosen by Valgavoth. A little bit of a quirky little combo-y situation here. And then we do have stuff like Elspeth Stormslayer, so we can actually just make some tokens in the game. Season of the Burrow, another way to exile something, but also make more tokens. Ultima, if we just have to hit the reset button and get rid of some questionable things. We have Ashiok the Wicked, another way to exile stuff and make tokens. And then Liliana Dreadhorde General, so if anything goes sideways, we just end up trying to take over with a bunch of zombies. So yeah, this deck is wild. I have no idea if it beats anything. This will just be a fun ride today, so strap yourselves in, grab your coffee. We should have a good time with this. Oh my goodness. I don't know anything about this deck, but I know that this hand is bad. Okay, we can at least do something with this. We'll probably get rid of Liliana. Strategic Betrayal kills the thing, and we can also get a card off of the Cease and Desist, so that counts. Oh no, and we're playing a deck against something that's got Candy Trail. That's bad, because this is basically a control type deck. You don't really want to be playing against anything that plays Candy Trail. Yeah, this is just going to be bad for us. I mean, we at least have Cease and Desist if for some miracle we can get there. This will give us double black and blue. We will need maybe green at some point. I think, though, we just play this tap for now. Mostly because I didn't want to commit to the Universal Passage. I probably could have and been okay. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just play Ketramos. I'm going to put this on white. Not going to love it, if we're being real, but, you know, it's got to be what it's got to be. I'm sure they have a way to get rid of this. Oh, there's Maze Mind Tome. Okay, our Cease and Desist might be legit. But for all I know, this might just be getting into a, what's that big dragon? Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, I guess we could waste a Cease and Desist here now. We do get 2 cards off of it. Exile up to 2. Yeah, I targeted one. That should be it. Oh, I don't... Wait. Exile up 2 cards from a single graveyard. I'm confused. I am targeting this. Oh, wait. What? Oh, I still have to target myself. I keep forgetting about that on this card. Okay, we did find a 4th land. And we found a Seam Rip, so that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and play this tapped in. Let's play the Seam Rip. Alright, that was a solid turn. And now we have access to Elspeth next turn with the Multiversal Passage. So that's something. Not at all how I thought this was going to go, but, you know, it's something. Oh, and they wasted the Get Lost on the Seam Rip. Love that. That was the best possible thing to happen to us, actually. Because now, if they do just magically find an answer to an Elspeth, then we can at least get to Cease and Desist and just get rid of everything except for our Ketramos, which is really cool. So we're not in bad shape here at all. And a backup Ketramos does not hurt things. I'm going to go ahead and put this one on green since we have everything else we need. In the event, like a Kodis or something shows up. Let's go ahead and make some tokens. Yeah, this is rough because this is what happens when you have cards like this. They don't really do anything in this matchup. Because I assume the opponent's just playing heavy control just to get rid of things, and I'm assuming probably a big Ugin. But I don't know that to be fact. All right, cool. We'll take the win. Score one for the weirdo deck. I don't know. I was about to just strategic betrayal to get some more cards. But yeah, this will work, man. We'll take it. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep it. I mean, Ketramos isn't going to do much, but we do have the Chosen by Valgavoth and we have a Codis, so maybe? It's kind of how we're looking at it. Like, you know, maybe doesn't do a lot. Maybe does something. Let's find out what we're up against. Whoa. This is... Wow. Okay. I guess we get rid of Tursa. Because we're not so worried about the Carnosaurs. Like, they come out later, but... Oh, I just realized I can't even cast Ketramos. This is a bad hand to keep. I need white mana. But anyway, the jumping Carnosaurs can't kill our things, and otherwise they hit the battlefield later, so... Yeah, this is unfortunate. Yeah. Needed a white mana pretty badly. Oh, they're also reanimating. I just saw the Zombify. Probably took that Tursa too fast. Oopsie. Alright, well. If we don't find a white land, we're kind of wrecked. Yeah, we're going to need to do it quick. I mean, I guess technically any mana, because I can just cast Codis as long as it's untapped. I said untapped deck. Now you're just toying with me. Alright, play Codis. Hopefully they don't have like a strategic betrayal or anything. They could still... The problem here is, though, they could still use a Carnosaur. It just doesn't do anything. And then they could just reanimate it with the Zombify. Then we get into a weird spot, because then I need, like, another white mana for an Ultima. And, like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't blame them for doing it. This is still the right play for them. And now you get a choice of reanimating or casting the other one. Dang, I kept a bad hand. I should have mulliganed. I didn't realize I didn't have any white mana. Now I'm going to pay for it. Ah, this is tough. Yep. Yeah. Then they get to discard something else big to get with Zombify. You know what? Let's just draw a strategic betrayal. That's all we got to do, right? Nope, that is not going to do it. How else do we not die? I mean, I guess I have to play this just to not die. Like, it's not good, but, you know, it's something. There's nothing else in the graveyard, right? Oh, there is another Carnosaur. I mean, the good news is they are emptying the tank here, basically, with no downside. So if we Ultima, we do remove a bunch of things from their yard, you know? I mean, I'm just preventing 3 because these trample, but it doesn't really matter because all the damage just goes to my creature anyway. What are we doing here? I guess we go ahead and play this because at some point we'll want to do the other things. Red and black don't generally have ways to get rid of enchantments. So we're probably mostly okay for now. I guess I should have attacked with Codis last turn, huh? I wasn't even thinking about that. I mean, I'll still block. It's not pretty, but I'll still do it. It doesn't do anything unless they find a way to remove Codis during the combat step. Alright. They are still gaining life, though. So, I mean, it's not like it's completely nothing. Oh, what do we do here? I mean, I'll exile one of the Valgavoth's Faithful. It kind of backfires when I Ultima in a couple turns, but whatever. It gets me a card with Ketramos. Oh, well, Strategic Betrayal is nice. You have 3 cards in the yard. You'll have 4. Hey, all right. That works for us. Wasn't how I thought this was going to go, but I'm here for it. Is this a dumb way for a deck to beat the Reanimator piles? Oh, I don't get the full value because I got rid of a token. Oh, we still do. I guess. Oh, there was still one more card than I was accounting for. That's funny. Well, our Ketramos is live now. So that's something. I guess we put this on white. And then we just try to get to Liliana, I suppose. Make them sacrifice some things. How did this game get here? Like, the whole plan was like, I got to get to a second white so we can Ultima. And now it's just like, yeah, whatever, man. Sure. So they'd rather have it in the graveyard. Sounds like a plan, I guess. I'll attack. Get access to some of your stuff. All right. What do we get? Ooh, that looked like a lot of stuff. Ooh, we get a Tursa? And a Tunnel Grinder. I feel like I should take Tursa and discard some stuff, because I do have some junky... What do I get to cast? Wait. Oh, I get to cast multiples. I forgot. Oh, okay, because the way this reads is... Exile X cards from where X is the amount of damage dealt. You may cast any number of spells with mana value X or less. So you can get more than one. That was totally not anticipated. I was just going to be happy to get a spell from them. But now I will get rid of a Seam Rip. And probably that's it. I'll keep a backup Ketramos just in case. Alright, well that Ketramos hit was sick. They can make a flyer here. Yeah, sure. You have my Ketramos. Doesn't really do anything. I mean, I'm assuming you'll just reanimate this. I mean, ultimately, they're gaining life. I'm gaining life. Like, so it's just kind of a silly situation until I stick the Liliana next turn. Though they probably have another Zombify spell here. Because they're actually playing Live or Die as well. Yep, Tursa's back. Oh, look at you. I see what you're trying to do with your Jumbo Cactars. Fortunately, the Jumbo Cactars don't do anything here. Alright, so here's an interesting scenario. If we Ultima, we get rid of everything, but they will get back their Valgavoth Faithful. Which could then get Arden, which will get Jumbo Cactar, but technically doesn't do anything. So... I'm just like, what are we looking to do here? Like, they get a Jumbo Cactar, and then what? Like, we can remove it. You know, I think I'm just going to attack with Ketramos. Or not Ketramos, but Kodos, and see what happens here. Yeah, blocking seems like the best plan. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and... I only have 6 mana, though. I think I'm just going to pass. We can get rid of one Cactar. Gain ourselves some... This game got weird, man. We were waiting on white mana the whole time and somehow ended up in an okay situation. With Kodos and Ketramos. Like, this deck is off the rails. Seriously. This is too much fun. If you want to play a weird deck, this is the one for you, y'all. Zombify, sure. We don't really care. I mean, they can cycle cards all they want. We've now established, I'm pretty sure they don't have a way to get rid of the Valgavoss chosen by Valgavoss, so we're kind of just goofing around right now. All right, Tunnel Grinder, you'll get another card. All right. Obviously, they're going to go for one of those. We will target it. We'll gain the life. Oh, they get a card from Ketramos. Look at that. Good on them. Might as well attack and gain the life, because what else are you going to do here? Yeah. This is so wild, because technically, even if their deck gets to do the thing it wants to do, it almost doesn't matter here. Which is kind of a riot. You know what? Actually, there was an easier way to go about this turn. I could have just let them get the Cactuar. Nah, I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Alright, I don't have anything good to zombify, because this has to come out of our graveyard, unfortunately. So I'd have to kill their stuff to get something good. I guess right now, I just Ultima. Because Ultima... Yeah, I think we just Ultima here and just try to end the game. They've now expended enough resources. I didn't even play a land there, actually. I was so caught up on taking my turn that... Oh, do you have another revive spell? Looks like they do. Oh, Carnosaur probably hits one. Nope, you get an Atali. Sure. You get some stuff. Yep, you get a Valgavoss Faithful. And then we're just gonna Ultima again. Awesome. Love it for us. It's just so sick. The opponent's deck is literally doing whatever it wants to do. We didn't even have a good draw this game. And it's all irrelevant. Like, yeah, sure. I mean, I'll block for sport, I guess. I mean, they gain a bajillion life, by the way. So that's a whole different problem. But... if we can hit the right cards from them, we could ultimately get their Arden back and kill them with stuff, but that's going to take a while. So let's go ahead and just do this. All right. They can only have so many things left. I mean, we've dealt with a lot of things already. Oh my gosh, what else did you get here? Did you find another one? I got 35 cards. They only have 18 cards left, actually. So they're not in the best of shape. Okay, now we get to start goofing around and playing some Magic here. Let's go with this on red for later. So we can eventually cast this. I'm just going to go, you know what? Nah, we're just going Liliana here. I was thinking I was going to do something else, but I changed my mind. No attacks. I don't think they have enough cards to kill us at this point. This will be the first time I've had to run somebody out of cards, and I can't even remember when. Yeah, sure, man. You got it. Do your thing. They don't even have any cards back they can get with Trumpet and Carnosaur. It's all just hitters. Love that. Sure. Don't hate it at all. I guess we'll double block that, block this. Actually, I guess it didn't matter. I should have blocked the other way so I could just kill Tursa. But it doesn't matter. We get a card. Oh, that's funny. We can speed up decking them. And we know this isn't a threat, even if they could cast it, because they don't have anything for free to get off of that. Yeah, this is great. This is just kind of do whatever we want type situations. Let's go ahead and play this. At this point, I don't think you're getting rid of Ketramos, so that's fine. Oh, well, that's something. I guess we just play this. Make 2 more guys. Play a tapped land. No attacks. Yeah, I don't know how you're going to beat us, opponent. I think we're good. I think at this stage we just have too much you got to deal with. Sure. Here's what's fun. Like, we could get rid of the Cactar if we want by double blocking. And then... Actually, I don't even think this matters. Like, none of this matters. I'm just kind of going through the motions here, but it ultimately really doesn't matter. Cactar only takes one thing. It doesn't trample. So let's just do this. And... Let's put these 2 over here. We'll kill one of those. We'll put this on here. We'll use these to block this, I guess. I mean, it's not like anything was really achieved there on either side. And the problem is we know we can't get anything with Codis from them because they're out of stuff that we know they couldn't hit with their Discover. So it's actually kind of... Oh, but we also have Terminus. All right. I think we have this locked up a bunch of different ways now, folks. Make that. Play the Terminus. Play this tapped on red. Make a bunch of dudes. Plussed up. Attack with these. So we at least get to look at 5. Not that it matters. Oh, they had push-pull. That's funny. Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, we can use that part. Destroy this. Random, but okay. Can I mill them? Oh, I can mill them now. Look at this. Give me some cards. You have 4 left. Have fun. It's funny how, like, the first game was so different than this one. Yeah, great. Now you have 2 cards left. No, 3. Oh, you're about to have 2. I know and I'm sitting across. I'm sure the opponent's going, what the hell am I losing to right now? And I don't blame you, opponent. This thing's a mess. It's a cool mess, but it's a mess. Yeah, sure. We'll put, I don't know, 2 of these little dudes in front of it. Yep. I still have 24 cards, 23 cards, 22 cards. Yeah, alright. Go down to 20 cards. Exile that one. Man, this took forever to show up this game, huh? Having a Restless Cottage forever ago would have been great. Oh, did that before making my other zombie. My bad. None of this matters, though. We're literally just going through the motions. Nothing to zombify still, I don't believe. Unless they just want to get Ketramos, let it die. That'd be stupid. Let's go ahead and just... Oh, am I short one for that? My bad. I didn't realize that. Okay, well, either way. We'll just go attacking. Opponent's at 1,034 life, and none of it matters. Ooh, I get their Atali. So now they have 0 cards left. Love that. I got to use this to mill the opponent. That is funny. So apparently, I didn't know this, but we were playing Mardu Mill control, and that's how we're going to beat people in some of these games. I don't even know what y'all just watched. That was like a 20-plus minute game against Jund Reanimator. I guess technically it's Rakdos because they're rarely hard casting the Centaur. But yeah, that's a way we could win. Now, in reality, had we gotten our Restless Cottage sooner, had we gotten the Terminus sooner. Oh, actually, Terminus is only from our graveyard. So never mind. That wouldn't have worked anyway. So it would have had to get the Restless Cottages sooner. Or the other Cease and Desist. Could have helped as well. But overall, this was actually pretty cool. Oh, triple Codis. Oh, y'all know we're not supposed to keep this, right? I got a mulligan. I wanted to gamble on that so bad, but we really can't. That would have been silly. I think we keep this, get rid of Elspeth. Even though Elspeth is probably the best thing to keep out of this hand, we're trying to do fun stuff for content. So, you know, some things got to go. Oh, yeah, we'll get rid of you. Fortunately, their hand's very weak. This is what happens with these Boros decks sometimes, though. I think we talked about this in another video, where they can very often end up with only 1 or 2 bodies, and if you deal with those bodies, they end up not doing a whole lot of anything. Now, if they don't cast this is going to tell me they have a 1 mana card to protect it. Okay, they don't. So now we can kind of just take our time here. Oh, that'd be good later, too. Get rid of that. Let's go ahead and put this on green. Not sure I'll need it, but might start setting up for a Codis showing up since we already have Chosen by Balgavoth. Alright. Do I have another removal spell for these guys? I do not. That's unfortunate. Alright, end the turn. The only plus side is like we're 1 mana away from shenanigans ourselves. But also we could just top deck like a Ultima here and that'd be fine. But we could be dead next turn also. That's real. Alright, well, I think sadly we're going to have to dig for Ultima. And this is a spot where, sadly, had I kept Elspeth, it wouldn't have done too much because it would have just made it grow. I would have just chump blocked 2 of the dudes on the ground for a second. And that might have been all I got. Oh, and then they found a Manifold Mouse. Jeez. Alright. Well, we're kind of up against it. Wow. Oh, I guess maybe they thought we could have had a removal for that guy. That's actually not a bad idea. Because we're dead anyway. We got to find our answer. Yeah, submit 0. Gain life draw? That ain't it. Neither is that. Alright, well, we didn't draw much of anything. We got 1 removal spell and a bunch of nothing. And we lose. Fair enough. Ugh. Let's mulligan this. I guess we'll keep it. Oh, boy. I don't know what to do with this. I'm going to gamble, I guess. Not a huge fan of either of those options here, but it'll have to do. And then I think we put one of these on red, play the Terminus, and then just hope we can get out of trouble. I mean, we're taking some damage, so it's not great. Alright. How bad is it? Take 4. Oh, they're just going looking for something now. Uh-oh. Oh, to get hasty, folks. That makes sense. A Sacred Foundry. Go figure. Man, our hand leaves a lot to be desired, doesn't it? Alright, I guess this is just what we gotta do here. Alright, there's a Kreza. I'll say if they attack, I'm assuming it's like giant growth level stuff. How much more damage could we sustain here and be happy about it? Not a lot. Okay, you got 1 card in the graveyard. That'd be 2. Alright, let's play Ketramos. We're going to take a big risk here, life-wise, I think. Shelter? Or not Shelter, Strategic Betrayal. I've been playing a lot of Shelter for 2 mana. Oh, you're such a... Oh, actually, no. This is good. This is good, because we can attack, make a treasure. And then use the treasure to get rid of the Kreza, unless they have a way to protect it, which is fine. Alright. Alright, cool. Woo! Wow! Alright, no white mana. Yeah, we can't keep that. Even going first. Oh, this has everything we want. I think we have to put back the Chosen by Valgavoth, though. Actually, you know what? No, we don't. Let's keep it. I'm going to get rid of Seamrip. And my logic here is simply we're going to play a tap land on 1. If they play something we think we have to get rid of, we'll Strategic Betrayal next turn. Because we're not playing Kodas till 4 anyway. Okay, cool. So then we don't even have to worry about it. So it turns out that was the right choice. And now we have all of our lands that cast Kodas 2 turns from now. And we have it Chosen by Valgavoth. So great. Snote Scout. Is that... I was going to say, that's not just digging for a land, is it? Wow. That's tough, opponent. I have to get green, black, or blue, black, green. So I have to play the swamp next turn. If I want to do this. I just got to make sure I'm playing my lands in the right order. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Because if we don't, we're not going to get anything we want out of that exchange. Now we're just going to hope they don't have their own Strategic Betrayal. Yep, summon Fenrir. You got it. We have another strategic, but I'm just going to do this for now. Wait, can I not do that? Black. Blue. Does this not make blue? Oh, because my blue and green are the same. Oops. That actually makes sense. I just goofed up. Boy, this will be fun. All right. Now a Seamrip would be good again. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, let's see what we get. Dang it. Just lands, huh? Darn it. I needed a real spell from them. I actually probably helped them out taking those 2 lands. I mean, I guess we could still find all of our key spells here, though, if we needed to. Now we can cast a Ketramos with no problem. We could cast our Planeswalkers if we draw them. So, it's still reasonable. Yep, that's what I would do. Wow, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, we're dead in a couple of turns here. I mean, we have Planeswalkers, we've got Sweepers, we have a lot of good stuff. But if we don't find them, we don't find them. It's part of playing Magic. Yeah, sure. I don't mind that. I mean, they're worried about us playing the dragon, but our plan is rarely ever to actually play the dragon. Yeah, I'm not even going to attempt to block here. I don't think that benefits us. I mean, plus this has menace anyway, so blocking wouldn't even happen. All right, another demon wall. Come on, deck. We got to draw something here. We have a lot of outs. Okay, well, that's one of them. So we do this. Opponent sacks 2 things. They probably keep their 5/5 demon wall. Oh, then we're just dead anyway. Yeah, we don't have any outs here, because then they just activate their land and we die. Alright, cool. That was unfortunate. We didn't do really much of anything. And truthfully, that happens sometimes, right? You're playing a creature kill deck. We draw 2 strategic betrayals. No sweepers. None of our, 1 mana removal things that would have dealt with each of these. Didn't get a planeswalker till the death turn. So nothing really went our way. That's fine, though. I mean, the other option is try to attack with Restless Cottage, but that just puts us at 11 and doesn't solve anything. Alright, this looks like a fairly balanced hand we can keep. And right off the bat, we got to deal with some Llanowar Elves. So I guess that's what we're going to do. Would have liked to have played our tap land turn 1, but this is just what happens when you're on the draw. And sadly, we're probably going to put this on black so that we can Strategic Betrayal here. Oh, Strategic Betrayal is not even that good anymore here. Alright, well, that being said, let's just do that and pass. Oh, interesting. I have a deck that looks like this. Yep. Makes sense. Let's go ahead and get the Ketramos down. I think. I'm just debating if I want to Strategic Betrayal here to keep that from triggering. But I think I'm going to gamble here. This is like, if we die, we die. You know? I know the risk here. Play a creature, get a, I don't know, big dude that overruns everything. If you want to do that, there's a bunch of stuff you can have under there. I mean, literally could just be Craterhoof. The fact that they're not immediately playing a creature says they don't have anything huge under there, though. Either that or they don't have a creature in hand. One or the other. I mean, I can't block with Ketramos. It's not live yet. Wow. Okay. Ooh, that's potentially really big here. What color do I need this on? I have green, blue. I do have double black already. Double white. Alright, I guess I'll just make this one green. And then we'll try and hope this works. And we were playing against a green-white deck, so there's a chance this doesn't do anything. But if our opponent didn't attack with the 2/2 last turn, they may not attack with the 6/6 this turn if they put a counters on it. They might just be missing the part that Kestramos is not good at blocking. What we really need is an untapped land, though. That's really what we're hoping for here. Untapped land to Ketramos all this away is huge business. Alright. Come on. Ooh, you ain't it. You ain't it. But alright, we'll go ahead and play this. Please tell me you can't get rid of our Chosen by Valgavoth. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'd be exactly 8 if they did that. Man, we needed an untapped land so badly. If they get rid of our enchantment, we're dead. If they don't, we're still playing Magic. I mean, a shelter for the Chosen by Valgavoth is it. Alright, that doesn't kill us. We're still playing, folks. Also, Okay, yeah, authority doesn't really matter for us either. Okay, that's cool. Not mad at any of that. Yeah, I'll just block now. Okay. Alright, that's a tapped land, so not spectacular. Don't love that. I'm going to do this just to get a card. I mean, they'll obviously just sack like a token or something here. Oh, but nothing got exiled. Gosh dang. Well, it wouldn't matter. We weren't going to get anything exiled anyway. Alright, so we just have to survive this turn. As long as they don't hit anything crazy, we're good. Yep. They can be as big as they want to be. They're all just going to deal damage to Ketramos. I think the opponent's just now realizing that. It's like, oh yeah, I can attack, but then, like, nothing's going to happen. Yep. You got it. I'm just going to use this to exile one. Actually, cancel that. We could just get 2 cards in our turn at some point in the future. Yeah, alright. We'll just block for sport, because nothing else is really happening here. Not that it matters. Look at all that. Ketramos is a superstar. Alright. Time to stop playing games. Let's destroy all the creatures. Oh, I forgot to play a land. I should have done that first. None of that matters. We're in good shape here anyway. Yep. And this exiles a non-land permanent. So let's go ahead and exile. And we will return a permanent 3 or less from our graveyard. Ooh, wait. What do we have? Nothing. Alright, sure. Then I'll just make some tokens with the rest. Exile this thing. We'll get a card off of it anyway. They get some life off of these. Neither here nor there. I'm actually going to play this for 2, even though that should already be in play. See if they got something worth getting rid of. Nope. Good to know. And then hopefully we hit something with these top 2 cards, since you drew a land there. Hey, things we can play. Ooh, multiple things we can play. Love that. Hell yeah. And we can flip this to the backside, right? Because we just need green, blue, white, which we have. Awesome. Oh, this is great. Love to see it. Sure. I don't know what that's about. I guess. What are we trying to do? Yeah, that was weird. Yep, that's gonna do it. Y'all, I don't even know what to say about this deck. Like, does it work? Sure. You're probably never gonna beat the true control decks, right? If you're up against like Jeskai control or anything like that, I mean, they're playing, especially now, some of them are splashing black for even more exile stuff or whatever. So your stuff's just never going to stick or do the thing. You just are relying on Planeswalkers somehow surviving a significant number of turns. So you don't win those. Like, you can win creature matchups, of course. We do have to draw a removal. I mean, you saw several games where we just, like, got stuck not doing much of anything. So that was very disappointing. But, I mean, we do have Seam Rips. We've got Strategic Betrayals. We've got Season of the Burrow. We have Ultima. We just got to draw them, right? Lands, it felt a little light at times, but it does have 25, and we have ways to draw cards, so I think that's okay. If there's a real weak spot, I think it's actually Decadent Dragon. Just because it's hard to cast, though it does give us the ability to get cards from our opponents, I would probably look to play something else in that spot. At least 2 things that could just straight up draw cards, whether it's an artifact, whether it's a white or black card that lets us draw cards somehow. I think that would be better. And then the other 2 slots, I don't even know what I'd want them to be. maybe another Cotis and another Planeswalker, potentially. Either Elspeth or Ashiok. I think those could be fine as well. But I don't even know, truthfully, what else you would want those to be. So that's kind of a tough one. But that's probably it. And it was mostly just because the dragon's hard to cast because we don't have that many red sources, right? Like, while the 2 cards off the dragon are nice, there's a lot of times we just needed another thing, either to get rid of a creature or to play the dragon itself so we could block something. And we have like 1 Sacred Foundry and the Multiversal Passages, and that's sort of it. We don't have anything that even generates treasure. So that's the stuff I would think about if you wanted to play this. But also, I would probably not play this. Like, if you have all the cards already, take it into the play queue, have a blast. I wouldn't necessarily recommend this for the ladder because there are some matchups that are just going to be very weird and hard for the average player to play through. And then again, if you run into the control decks, it's just not going to be a lot of fun. But we also have Avatar around the corner. If you're going to spend your resources, you probably don't want to waste all your rares and mythics building this type of deck. This is fun to watch. It was good entertainment. I would probably play it again in the future, but I'm not really recommending this to people because the deck is basically all rares and mythics, including the lands, to try to play this one. But yeah, y'all let me know. Do you like seeing crazy decks like this? Was this entertaining? Was it weird enough? I don't know. But let me know down in the comments. Don't forget, check out our friends at Tales of Adventure if you want to save money on Avatar. Use my code. It's Dragon. It's DRAGN. Otherwise, that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.